This is a video for all my Honda guys, especially 10th gen Accords, the 2019, 18, even 2020. If you want the OEM upgrade for the wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. So this comes from a 21 Accord, which if you have the Sport, EX and EXL and the Touring, you're able to upgrade to the receiver. I'll put up the part numbers for every corresponding model and trim level. So you first want to start by removing your side trim pieces. It's very easy. I get them literally from right here or the bottom. Then this center section literally just pops right up. And you know, depending on the model, automatic 1.5, I know you guys have the shifter, and 2.0 is just buttons. So for my case, I gotta unscrew shift knob. Obviously it's a 6-speed, so once that's done, able to lift and pull, and you're gonna see these are gonna pop out, which you just pull off, as you can see. Same thing with your other side, the glove compartment. So what I love about these Hondas is it's all just clipped on. There's, as you can see, there's literally no issue. You're not gonna break anything. It's all clips, and everything's labeled left and right. So then once that's done, you're able to pull this up. You're gonna see underneath your wired harness, which it normally is taped up, but as you can see, I did the shifter upgrades and I ended up cutting that off because it was a pain in the ass, and you know, the wire's not gonna go anywhere anyways. So let me get these off. So once you reach to this step, pretty much almost there, you're just gonna have 4 screws. And of course the wire harness. Taking all the 4 screws out, it's literally just slide down because there's like some little, I don't know what you want to call it, pins or something like that holding this up. So you just want to just push back, and there will be another harness for your USBs and whatnot. So I did want to point out the connector for the cigarette lighter. As you can see, it's crazy how dusty everything gets being hidden, but the connector has like a little push, you know, it's a push connector, but the push portion of the connector is right in the middle, which it was very interesting. As you can see, normally they're all at the end, but once you've reached there, as you can see, there's your receiver. I have aftermarket radio, so these are to a harness to get signal from my factory receiver amp. As you know, on the sports models, there is no additional amp. So once you reached here are just 2 10mm bolts. They make it super easy. Obviously, first start disconnecting all your connectors for various things. USB, this is your antenna. Which I will say, I do love how Honda gave good amount of wiring, good length to actually access this. Plenty of room also, which it makes sense why they put the radio separate for the screen, as you'd say. So This is my added harness, so if it looks a little bit different, keep in mind. So let me just grab a 10 mil and take those off. So once you've loosened them up, you do not have to take them off completely. This just slides right up both sides. Which you want to make sure there's no harnesses connected. Should slide right out, straight ahead, forward. Any of you wondering what the receiver looks like? So what it looks like, again, it's pretty crazy how all of this gets pretty dusty, especially being hidden in there. But if you see here, comparing it to the one I just bought, it's literally identical. All the plugs are the same. It's purple because of the junkyard. I did order this through eBay. I don't know why they did that. I'm gonna assume saying like everything's good, but there you can see it up close. Everything's identical, except obviously it's a different part number for the different vehicle. So this one ends in A53 AC1. It does want a radio code. As you can see, all you have to really do is hold home, power, and source all at the same time. Enter the screen, go to detailed information, and you will go to vehicle status. You're gonna want the VIN from the last vehicle registered. As you can see, it's right here. Which you're gonna input that in Honda's website with the serial number of the unit, which it should be on your label. My thoughts on it are 10 out of 10. Literally, like, connecting to Bluetooth was such a breeze. It was very quick. Didn't take no time compared to the original one, which I've really never had any issues like everybody else stated. I would have issues with just connecting. Sometimes it just wouldn't connect to the phone at all, and it was the same with different phones and everything. But with this, it was very straightforward, fast. Can't really complain. Was thinking of doing the upgrade, but a lot of people were complaining, saying it wasn't really worth it, or they did it and, you know, their head unit got bricked. In this case, you're getting a more updated head unit, and you know, it costs the same. For me in my area, I'm in Boston, Mass. It was around, they quoted me around 200 to 250, depending on the dealership, which I honestly got this one from eBay for 150, and it's a newer head unit.